you look at Colorado, how much money is going out of this conference after this football season? Bro.
Dude, what's the question?
And before we get to your comments, because I think this is a big deal. They went to Lubbock and dominated. Florida State fired everybody. And Deion Sanders to Tallahassee's gaining momentum.
Well, Monty, what do you mean it's gaining momentum?
No Monty's. Now, I know that I'm just, what am I, fat old Mormon and dying?
Can you put the banner up from yesterday, just real quick? Would you do?
I got rid of it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys.
I was going to do an I Told You So Tuesday banner, but I thought that would be too... Because you guys know humble little Monty.
Yeah, little old Monty.
Little old Monty.
The Marty program.
So humble and stuff.
Yeah,
But I've been telling you guys for weeks and weeks that Deion Sanders to Florida State has legs to it.
Yes.
And now people are writing about it. And I think Shedeur and Travis are going to graduate.
We have the ingredients to make the cake. Those two dudes are graduating.
Bro, the ingredients to make the cake? The flipping oven is on, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like
the pans are greased.
Yeah, well, Monty, we're getting ready to put this thing in the oven.
The pans are greased. Hell, how about this? They're making the icing, dude.
Bro, if Colorado wins the Big 12, does that mean it's you can book it that he's going to Florida State?
Can you, if Colorado wins the Big 12? Stop. I just don't even know what else you say. If Colorado wins the Big 12.
By the way, if the Big 12 loses Deion Sanders and all the momentum there, at what point do we start talking about the long-term viability?
But what was Stupid A. Smith talking about yesterday?
I'm sorry. Stupid A. Smith?
Oh, did I mispronounce his name? What was Screaming A. Smith talking about yesterday? He's hearing that Shedeur and Deion are a package deal for the Dallas Cowboys. Get out of here. No, they're not.
Why, dude?
Like, it's stuff like that. And again, I ask.
I just don't think Deion's ready to go to the NFL yet. I think that Deion's having huge success at the college level.
And how many times has he said he doesn't want to coach in the NFL? Like, he's gone out of his way to say that.
And again, it's this dynamic. And this was the point we made with Jim Harbaugh at Michigan, right? Those guys, there are certain guys in college football who have the ability to say, hey, I've been a winner everywhere I've gone. Right. So, like, as a player, I was a winner. Jackson State, now Colorado. Like, I've shown you that I can take you from bad and turn it into good. Now, is that national championships? No. But I think that's, people always want to go right to that. And I think it just lacks all context. Like, understanding the success he's built and why that would be attractive to Florida State and why for Deion. And everyone wants to make it about, like, oh, it's a homecoming. I actually don't think that that's even a huge part of it.
And again, what's on ESPN right now? Before I slap you in the face for something you just said, what is on ESPN right now? Should the Cowboys pursue Deion Sanders as their next head coach? And I thought we had an unspoken agreement amongst men that Jim Harbaugh's name was never, ever supposed to be brought up on this show again. So Jim Harbaugh...
Donnie, you're out of your element.
Exactly. Jim Harbaugh goes on Pat McAfee yesterday. Admittedly, I turned it off. Because I have Pat McAfee on in the background while I'm working. And admittedly, I turned it off. I hate Jim Harbaugh. I hate his face. Like, his face is very punchable.
It is. It is.
Turtle. All right, let's get to your comments. Comment section on the Monty Show. Why am I such a red ass? I don't understand it. Well, I do. It's who I am as a sports fan. Because I have no... Yeah, Google me. I have no joy in sports. Did you guys see the story today that Juan Soto's meeting with the Toronto Blue Jays tomorrow?
Yeah. Dude would rather leave the country than play for the Cubs, bro. Come on.
Okay, and then you got to go there, and then you have to go there. You chipping. Okay. The comment section, as always, is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy app in the business. I would like to tell you I won last night. That's not true. I am on an absolute cold streak.
Did you have LeBron-y, bricklayer James?
LeBronto?
Yeah.
In fact, I did. And here's what I had in the NBA last night. I actually did win 2 or 3 on a flex play on Monday Night Football. Thank you to Tua Tagovailoa for throwing an interception. He was half an interception. He came through for me. And then Tyreek Hill last night having that touchdown saved my bacon because I had him scoring a touchdown. And then, of course, because I'm a masochist, which means I am in love with myself 21 times a month. I don't know why I just could not take Puka Nacua because Puka Nacua was 60-something and a half yards.
Yeah.
It's like he's going to score a touchdown. It's Miami's. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So I won 2 or 3 last night. I won $7. And I would just like to say,
nice job, dude.
I gave that $7 away because Donovan, you hate Rudy Gobert Mitchell last night on the best team in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I had Donovan Mitchell at 44.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
Yeah.
He had 46. Thank you. And listen, as I go through my my picks last night, here's where I got into trouble. And I deserve this because
you accept the consequences for your decisions.
I don't. I'm Mark Harlan. Who are you? My biggest issue was I had Alperen Sengun having a bad night last night. Sengun last night, I had him at 23 points, rebounds, and assists. Or points last night, 23 points. I had less, he had 27. And I would like to apologize to all of my Houstonians. And then I would just like to say, listen, I am not a Victor Wembanyama fan.
I swear to God, if you took him. We've talked about this, dude. You want to talk about unspoken agreements?
48.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
Victor's the way.
More or less. Would you have taken more or less?
I wouldn't have taken it.
I took less.
And he had more.
He had 54.
I'm
just going to go ahead and...
Promo code Monty. Sign up. Let's go.
I'm a big believer in karma. If you're betting against people's success, you're going to lose. Don't bet against people's success. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code Monty, M-O-N-T-Y Monty. Open a new Prize Picks account. And you deposit $5, they'll instantly give you 50 more. You can play the entirety of the football season, let alone the rest of it, on that. And tonight, I think there are several gimmies tonight. Joel Embiid, 39 points, rebounds, and assists against the Knicks. He's coming back to prove a point. You got to take more on that. I think that Jason Tatum has been one of the most consistent scorers in the NBA. 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then my guy, Ant Edwards, 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. You're taking more on all of those. $5 flex play. That means you only got to get 2 or 3 of those right. You're welcome. Buy me donuts tomorrow.
Yeah.
There endeth the lesson on Prize Picks. Download the app, Prize Picks, in your favorite app store. Join the tens of millions of those who play, and I'm getting back on the heater tonight. I had won, I think it was 9 straight plays I had won on Prize Picks.
Yeah.
And I've lost, I think, 3 in a row now. I haven't had a 3 for 3 in... You know how you get super hot, like you're just every 3 balls going in.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, instead of 100%, you're at like 80%. That 80% goes to 60%. And then all of a sudden, you're Steph Curry and you can't find water from a boat.
Right.
So right now, I'm water from a boat. But I can swim. I'm telling you, we're winning tonight. And we're winning big. All right, who's first one in this morning? Let's see. The real Pete Forte, a member of the program for 12 months. Pete, appreciate you. Harry Austin, our favorite San Antonian. Hey, next time you see Victor, could you just let him know that he needs to go under the number for me? Thanks. Harry, a member for 15 months. I would argue Colorado is also disliked in the Big 12, but wonder if it's more jealous of what Coach Prime brings, I think that's spot on here.
I think it's an easy button to hate on him too.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I think it's the Colorado situation and dislike is totally different from the Utah situation.
I think it's jealousy. It's not hate. I think people genuinely hate Utah.
Yeah.